Hey team, happy Monday. This weekend we had the World Team Trials Challenge Tournament. Congrats to all the winners and to everyone that's qualified for Final X. We got all those matchups that are going to be wrestled out in Newark, New Jersey, coming up in June. So keep up your hard work and preparation for that. Guys that didn't qualify for Final X, back to the drawing board for next year. It's one of those things you just got to keep putting that time in over and over and over again and just try to get a little bit better each and every day. For those of you the Final X, keep in mind there will be bonus money for the winner. At Final X will be $2,500. The second place will have a bonus of $500. So not that that's why you're doing it for the money, but it's also just something nice to have when you do end up having those outcomes. And also, national team spots are up for grabs. So as the first through third national team, just that there's some benefits that come with that. World team guys after Final X will be doing some additional international travel as well. So just other opportunities that are going to be opening up. During the World Team Trials Challenge Tournament, just a couple things I want to address. Something I saw is just having a good match strategy and also just having some mat awareness. So having that match strategy, know what you're going to go to, what your go-to move is, and then just be relentless on that go-to from your feet or in parterre, that go-to move from top, and knowing what you're going to do rather than just kind of a wait-and-see approach. Having that aggressive approach of, hey, I know where I'm going, I know what I want to score with. And then also just having that strategy of, hey, where am I on the mat? And it ties into having that mat awareness, like know where you're at on the mat. If you're on the edge of the mat and you're winning a match, better to give up a point from a push out or stepping out rather than forcing a bad position on trying to stay in, and then you're giving up a takedown or you're giving up big points where you're giving back exposure. And also too, if you're taking somebody else down on the edge of the mat, be aware how close you are to out of bounds. Hey, you've got some room to work. Make sure you're driving to try to keep your opponent in bounds to help set up more opportunities to attack and score on top. So these are all things you got to be aware of. You got to be aware of how much time you have on the clock. If time's running down and you're putting pressure on a guy and you get him put down, but maybe you're not as strong on top and you're better on your feet. Rather than putting the guy down, stay on your feet, wear him out. Rather than burning 20 seconds down in parterre if you're not confident that you're going to get a score. So be aware where you match up stylistically with people and also what's going to work to your advantage. Always be working to get to your positions rather staying in bad positions. Just some things to think about. And really, if you're able to write it down and have a strategy, do some planning before you're going into these tournaments. Just to be able to manage your competition a little bit better. I think that'd really pay off because there were some matches that were won and lost more based off of mat strategy and their mat awareness, more so than technical ability or athletic ability. Also, if you get a lead, that you got to find a way to maintain that lead and find a way to keep wrestling without giving up big points, without giving that lead. Learn how to shut it down with an underhook, learn how to shut it down with a 2-on-1, learn how to make attempts to still be active and you're not getting called, but still just be able to close that match out strong rather than letting the guy force you into a position where he's going to have an opportunity to score big points and then you're losing that match. So just things to be aware of, things to consider. The one final thing is, regardless of whether you've won or you lost this weekend, or whether you even qualified for the trials and Final X, some of you guys' seasons may be over, but for everybody in general, just in the Greco community, thinking like, what else can I do? If you won, great, congratulations, but like, what else can I do? What else can I do to prepare for the next level of competition? What else can I do now to get ready to make a team and to get ready for the World Championships and to medal? And if you lost, asking yourself the same thing, what else can I do to improve? So next time I'm qualifying for Final X, or I'm winning more matches, or I'm improving from these positions. So, and that's a skill that's going to help benefit you throughout your life. Just ask, what else can I do? And then work to find new levels and work to improve all the time. But we really appreciate all the hard work that you put into this. We know this sport's not an easy sport. It's not an easy road, but we do it for the love of it and for, we want to win. And that competitive spirit and drive is something that will help you throughout your life. If there's anything that the national team staff can do for you, don't hesitate to reach out. Me, Herb Cheney, we all want to help you to achieve success and to reach your goals. So if there's anything at all that we can do, please don't hesitate to reach out. Have an awesome week, and we'll catch you next time.